Hi friends, I am standing here with my trusty Weekender bag from Béis. I think that's how it's pronounced. The luggage company from Shea Mitchell. And I thought I would show you what I've packed for my surgery in Mexico. So I am bringing this bag as my carry-on. I am also going to be bringing my suitcase and checking it. So I'll show you kind of what I've got in there. The thing that I think is really cool about this bag is that, it's got this part that kind of comes off, and I've got so many goodies in here because when you're traveling, they always say don't put anything medical that you need in your checked bag. So this would normally have shoes, but I have a lot of my meds and supplies, and I thought I'd show you. So brush, of course. I've got some hydration packets, so kind of like liquid IV, turmeric latte mix, so it's like the golden milk for after. Some of these have been recommended to me, so please don't just go and buy them because I am sharing that I am bringing them with me. Some of them have been recommended to me by my medical professionals that I am working closely with. Arnica tea, important for after surgery. Just in case, I am bringing some Tylenol packets. So this is powdered Tylenol. I was gonna order some more, but it was completely out online. But it's really cool, especially when you've had bariatric surgery, or even just in general. It tastes pretty good and it dissolves right on your tongue. I love those. Colace, super important after surgery. Smooth Moo tea, another one that is super important because I'm worried about constipation. Some Propel packets, so some more electrolyte and hydration. I've got my probiotics. I've got Bariatric Pal multivitamins, 1 a day. I'm bringing these because it may be easier than anything else. My anti-anxiety meds. Yes, that's important. Any meds you are on, you want to make sure you bring. Arnica tablets, Arnica gel. I already had this, so I figured I'd bring it as well. Arnica is a homeopathic ingredient that is supposed to help with bruising and swelling. Is it proven? I don't know, but does it hurt? No. Icy hot. I know that I feel it when I'm sitting down for a long time, and after surgery, you will be sitting down. Regular Tylenol, so I guess it's extra strength Tylenol because as a bariatric patient, I cannot take any NSAIDs, so no ibuprofen, things like that. It's just good to have. This is a big one. Basically, this is Miralax. This is the generic version of Miralax. I am not worrying about going to the bathroom after I've had surgery. Could you imagine, Kylie mentioned this, she's a dietitian I work with, straining after you've had your muscles? No straining here. Some things that I am also bringing that are prescriptions. I have Imitrex, which is for migraines. I usually get them whether I'm in a new hotel, traveling, pain, that sort of thing, so I'm bringing them just in case. And then I also have Zofran, which will go under my tongue just in case. I'm sure most of it there's the opportunity to get, but if I have it, I'm gonna bring it just in case. Oh, and then Sudafed, because I always get congested, not just for me, but maybe for my husband. Mints, so mints, peppermints to potentially help with any nausea, feelings like that. Hydrocortisone cream that was recommended by my surgeon for itching, reactions. Gauze tape. I figured I'd bring these flushable wipes. I'm not going to flush them, but those may be helpful for hygiene after surgery. And then one thing that I am also bringing are these packs of CHG wipes. In the US, when you have surgery, at a lot of places to try to prevent surgical site infections, you may wipe off with CHG wipes in addition to, washing with Hibiclens. So I'm going to do both. That's what I've got in the main bottom. In the top part, because this is like a big old Mary Poppins bag. When I travel, I am gonna be fasting. It's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna be eating, so I have some stuff ready to go. I've got a little tuna thing. I've got some Brazil nuts, great natural source of selenium, thyroid issues, look that up. I've got my toiletries, because again, I don't wanna risk these getting lost. Contact solution. yeah, I'm bringing a little makeup. I figured, you know what, maybe there will be a point where I'm feeling well enough where I'm gonna want it and I will put it on. So if you've seen my normal collection, it's huge. That's a abbreviated collection. Sleep mask and earplugs are in here. So I am a big techie. I love to film, as you guys have seen. So I've got my gimbal here. It's a device that you put your phone on and it automatically adjusts it. So I'm gonna be trying to filming as much as I can. I'm also actually gonna bring my little tripod as well. I've got my laptop, I've got gum. Oh, back to the food. I've got just an emergency pouch, pretzels and more nuts, protein bar. I'm also bringing my glasses, even though I brought contacts and I wear contacts, you don't know how you're gonna be doing after surgery. And then of course you can't wear them to surgery. Scrunchie, Aquaphor, love Aquaphor. I've got masks in here because I don't wanna get exposed to anything and then get sick on the way there. Microphones, because like I said, I'm gonna try to record it. My ear pods and of course, deodorant. So that's everything I have in this bag. And then I'll show you what I'm packing in my big suitcase. All right, so here is what I have packed in my big suitcase. Now, a few things I did remember I didn't show my chargers. I'm gonna bring my phone charger, charging bricks in my carry-on. I also have, of course, my wallet, I'll have money, that sort of thing, and a small personal item that I can bring in addition. My suitcase, it is gonna be checked. It's not a carry-on size, it's just slightly bigger. And I did weigh it. I've got my handy dandy scale right here. Of course, I did the old school weigh yourself, get on, weigh the bag while you're holding it. So my suitcase is a bit of a mess, but whatever. So the things that I have packed. Oh, and also, just as an FYI, again, I am staying at a hotel. So I am staying at a specific hotel that's kind of geared towards medical tourism. I am actually staying in a medical floor, but it doesn't mean you have medical care, medical supplies. It just means you have accessible beds and you're able to get in and around the room and the bed goes up and that sort of thing. And it also has a bed for my companion. So you can see right up here, I've got quite a few things. Woo! Yeah, so these are actually the Always underwear, not Depends. Not that it makes any difference. But I got these just in case my time in the month starts, but I've also heard that it's really good for leaking and you just put it over your faja. Faja is the compression garment that you're gonna be wearing post-operatively. It's gonna have a hole so you can go to the bathroom, that sort of thing. Also, yeah, we'll see. I've got in here, and I'm not gonna reach down and take them out, but I've got some regular maxi pads. People have said that you cut them up and you use them to help collect fluid, any sort of drainage. So after liposuction, they actually fill you up with fluid and that's kind of how they suck it up and get it out. And you continue to leak that. So it's messy and gross and yay. I also have some gauze right in here too. So I bought that. Because again, like I said, I'm not gonna have the medical supplies while I'm staying at the hotel. If you stay at a recovery house, most of this is already gonna be provided. I did bring, and I had this all neat before, but I brought 3 nightgowns. You see 2 Christmas ones, because they're buttoned up, so they will be easier to get in and out of. I have quite a few tank tops and like camisoles. I've heard that it's comfortable to put them underneath your faja, so that way it's not irritating your skin. So I've got a variety of these. I try to get things in the darker color just in case any blood or any fluid, I know gross, gets on it. It's not gonna mess it up and stain it. But those are those. People say to get seamless because the seams can leave like indentations, but it is what it is. Compression socks. I got a pack of 5 or 6 on Amazon, so I have quite a few of them. I'm gonna wear it on the airplane, and then I'm gonna have them at the hotel. Towel turban, of course, should I dry, wash my hair? I think that I just like it. It makes it easier for me. I've got 2 short cotton bathrobes. I've got a change of clothes to go home in. I packed some, they're kind of like loose leggings and bigger t-shirts. I also have, of course, brought regular underwear just in case, and regular socks. I don't like to be barefoot. I like to always wear socks. And hold on, someone's coming, so let me pause it. All right, so I also am bringing a small electric kettle. I love tea, and when I'm not feeling great, and after surgery, I'm sure I'm not gonna be feeling great, I wanted to have the comfort of being able to make tea on my own. Protein powder, this is specific protein powder recommended by the dietitian I'm working with, similar to Juven in the sense that it's got a bunch of extra good stuff in here, so I'm making sure to bring that. I'm bringing Hibiclens because I want to make sure that there is no bacteria on any part of this. I've got 2 lanyards. I've heard that that's a great way to hold your drains when you have them. Alcohol pads, any nausea, you can actually rip it and just put it on in case I need it. I probably don't need the whole box, but it was just easier to pack it that way. Again, this may be ambitious, but I'm bringing a mini blender for the hotel. We are staying 8 nights, so I am trying to make sure that I am nourishing my body. It's good to use the protein and add it to fruit, that sort of thing. This is a washable bed pad, so it's absorptive. It will absorb anything, and it will not essentially stain the bed. When you are staying in a hotel, that is something you have to worry about. Some people, as a smaller and cheaper alternative, bring a clear plastic, like a plastic shower curtain, but then it's rustly and it's not as comfortable, so I thought I'd use this. And then also I could use it after at home. I also brought a blanket. It's fuzzy, it's small, it's lightweight, it fits in here. My thought was, if I'm worrying about everything touching the bed, what about the top part? So I thought I'd bring a little blanket just in case. And then also, as you know, anyone that's had bariatric surgery, usually you're cold all the time. So I thought that would be a nice little comfort item to have. These are Chucks. If you are in healthcare or any home health setting, that sort of thing, you know these. Other people may think of them as doggy pads. I mean, I've used them as doggy pads too. So I have them, I have a stack of them. This is that way that you don't stain anything on the bed. That's a key part of staying in a hotel. Shaker bottle, and I've got some pre-portioned protein in here. And then I have this bag of supplies. So I've got, since again, when you're staying in a hotel, you got to bring certain things. So I've got laundry detergent and dish soap. So that way we can make sure that we're able to wash the things that we want. I know when you have the nurse come or you get a massage, usually at that time people wash their faja and dry it and put it back on. I've got a straw. I brought a knife. So this is another thing. Don't mind that part poking out, but I brought a little knife. I put it in a toothbrush holder as a way to travel with it safely and not have it do anything, but then you just saw it was poking out. So maybe it's not that efficient. I brought some utensils, a straw, a bendy straw, and then scissors, which I think again will be key. So you cut up the pads, use those to collect anything. Is it kind of a lot so far? Yeah. Is it gonna be a pain in the butt to unpack when we get home? Yes. Am I gonna be doing it? And then these are the bags that I'm packing of food. This bag is kind of like my treat. Oh, and tea. So I brought lots of tea. I love tea. I drink multiple cups of tea every day. And then I brought these Unreal little chocolate bars, and then the brownie brittle cookies and brownie. I brought a few bags of those, trying not to rustle it too much. This is my hefty bag. So I brought honey, which to me is important for tea, peanut butter, natural creamy. Again, I'm making sure the things I'm packing don't have a ton of sodium. That's important. Kylie has drilled that into me. This is actually a pre-mixed bag of everything I need to make protein balls. I'm gonna add in peanut butter, protein, and then honey. It's a recipe from my dietitian that I'm working with. So I've got those. I got some oatmeal packs that I'm bringing. I've got raw, so that means they're unsalted nuts. I got cashews, walnuts, and macadamia. I got RX bars. I like the blueberry ones. It's simple ingredients, 12 grams protein right here. Some pouches. So now this is gonna be it's not necessarily going to be filling, but if you don't have much of an appetite, this gets something in you. There's 60 calories as 2 grams of fiber, 13 grams of carb, no protein, but it's still something. I got a few of those, had them for my kid. And then I'm bringing a few of these tuna dishes. That's it for the food. That's it for what I'm packing. I'm also gonna actually, and I need to do this right now before I forget, I need to grab like a bowl of some sort just so I can throw it in here, especially when it comes to like mixing those protein balls. And yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna bring a jacket, I'm gonna wear clothes. I'm only bringing my Crocs, and I think I'll be good. Let me know if you have any questions.